As humans, throughout history, we have been incorporating practices and rituals celebrating new life and honoring those who are not with us anymore. Around the world, cremation and inhumation are commonly used to say goodbye to loved ones. These practices are expensive and, due to population increase, are becoming an environmental issue. Overcoming death is one of the most difficult moments someone can face. An emotional moment that has lifetime repercussions, and although it's difficult to talk about it, it is important to approach it because every human being has to go through this process a handful of times throughout their lifetime. Inhumation works by draining body fluids and replacing it with formalin, a body preservation liquid preventing microorganisms' growth in body tissues and a biochemical destruction or decomposition. According to the Occupational Safety and Health Act guidelines, formaldehyde, a gas dissolved in water forming the compound formalin, is a major cause of leukemia and a work hazard. Coffins and cremation create, according to the nonprofit Center for Natural Burial, carbon dioxide from a human's combustion, liberating 400 kilograms of CO2 into the atmosphere, the equivalent of the emissions of 2,500 trucks per kilometer traveled, not to mention the soil contamination given by coffins, varnishes, and lacquers. Eternal is a sustainable, environmentally friendly alternative to follow a loved one while leaving a legacy of repair and resiliency to next generations, making death a synonym of life. Through biotechnology, lifeless bodies become a rich nutrient compost, a foundation for new life. The human body is composed of nutrients, vitamins, and minerals, which are lost once it's buried or cremated. This is why in Eternal, we can take advantage of all these natural components and transform them, giving back everything that has been given to us in our lifetime by nature. This is how Eternal's biotechnology works. A corpse decomposition occurs through four principal stages: autolysis, putrefaction, decay, and drying. The autolysis takes place when blood stops circulating through the body and cells stop receiving oxygen, entering into a process of anaerobic metabolism where the accumulated lactic acid decreases its pH. This activates degradation enzymes. When these enzymes come into contact with adipose tissue, it forms a molecule called adipocere. These molecules accumulate in the body, creating a wax-like coating which complicates decomposition, slowing it down and making it less efficient. It's here where, thanks to synthetic biology, we can help microorganisms continue with a better and faster decomposition. The bacteria Clostridium cadaveris is found in the human digestive tract, and it has the ability to recognize and process the adipocere molecule. But there's a problem. As the decomposition advances, and due to the bacteria activity, the temperature increasing causing the Clostridium cadaveris to die periodically, allowing an accelerated increase of adipocere. Isolating the gene that allows Clostridium cadaveris to process adipocere, we can give the capacity to other thermophilic bacteria to generate proteins capable of degrading these fat molecules. The perfect bacteria for this job is the Escherichia coli. It is resistant to high temperatures, and it's present in advanced stages of body decomposition, and also during all of the conventional compost process. Later, these modified bacteria are placed into the biomix, composed of organic material obtained from agricultural waste and mycelium from fungi Aspergillus fumigatus and Humicola gracie, essential and important components in composting. Incorporating Eternal's mix into the soil allows all the microorganisms, including insects, to complete the decomposition process successfully. Bones in particular, and despite sharing its composition with nails and hair, rich in calcium and collagen, due to their structure, they're more resistant and prevail after degradation process is over. In the first week of decomposition, a sieving process will separate the bone tissue in order to grind it and reinsert it to the mix, and so take advantage of the important nutritional value of collagen and calcium during the soil formation. Also, this process helps to separate metallic implants found in the body through magnetization. After 2 weeks, a compost rich in nutrients will emerge, enabling growth of new life. Eternal's ethical and environmentally friendly process mitigates pollutants and are reduced to the minimum. Religious beliefs and spiritual faith are respected, and our responsibility is of taking care of your loved ones' remains. Eternal works under the 11, 12, and 15 United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. An alternative for human beings' welfare and the spaces they inhabit are protected and safeguarded. Cities and communities are sustainable and environmentally friendly. Pollutants reduction provides an improvement in air quality and therefore in the lives of people and their environments. Finally, Eternal values healthy ecosystems, building towards its preservation. Eternal's unique value reflects on the chain of life, generating a different meaning of death, by the genetic modification of E. coli accelerating the process of compost formation and the creation of a new form of life in nature. Eternal is conceived to permeate and impact on diverse geographical spaces, providing a global service, influencing people through reflection and resignification of their end-of-life practices. Services offered by Eternal. Upon death, kids can call Eternal. The body will be picked up and using renewable energy sources, carefully store the body in a cold room for preservation and detoxification where any decomposition impurities will be eliminated. While maintaining its temperature in a refrigerating capsule, the Bailey ritual will take place upon decision of loved ones. Then, the body will be taken to the decomposition center, where the biotech process involving genetically modified bacteria will favor its organic tissue decomposition process with the help of microorganisms like fungi. Our degradation process takes approximately 2 weeks for it to become a nutrient-rich compost. With this compost, new life will be born as a strong tree or as a beautiful flower, creating a place to remember and honor our loved one, leaving a repair and sustainability legacy to next generations through Eternal. When a person's life cycle ends, Eternal helps you start a new one.